Hello everyone, Darkblane here, back playing some more AFK Arena. And in this video, I want to look at the Black Woods Trial of God. I want to look at which relics I used to beat this, and look at the team formation I used as well. And also I want to look at the new Ranger exclusive artifact. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. It will help my channel grow, and it will help you get notified on when I post a new video. So let's get on with the video. Okay, so I've already done the Black Woods Trial God. As you can see, it says 36 here. So that means I've already done it. And yeah, I'm going to just show which trials I've chosen here. So you have to choose specific trials. You have your recommended trials, your normal trials, and your difficult trials. So yeah, I'm going to choose which ones I used. The first one I used was this one. It's worth 12 points. 12 of your 36 points that you need, which is about a third, which is exactly a third of the points that you need. So yeah, damage dealt to enemies is reduced by 90% when your hero has no factional advantages. Now at first this can sound bad because it's reducing your allies' damage by 90%, which is a lot of damage taken away. But yeah, I was able to do it with this one. So yeah, that one was to me is well worth it. The next one I chose was this one. When an enemy hero dies, the surviving enemies recover 70% of their respective max health values. So yeah, it's just recovering health. It's not really doing any damage to you, so yeah, it's definitely a good one to choose there. The third one I chose was this one. When an enemy hero dies, the amount of damage dealt by surviving enemy heroes is increased by 100%. Yeah, this one's doing more damage to you, but still, I still feel like it was well worth it. And the fourth one I chose was this one. When an enemy hero dies in battle, an explosion will occur when they are slain. Deals AoE damage equal to 30% of each ally's hero's health. So yeah, this one I felt like was a pretty well worth it one as well. It's not really even that much damage anyway. It's only 30% AoE damage. So that one was a pretty good one there as well. Okay, I skipped this fourth one here. This one is a mist. A mist is manifested behind the allied backline, and when allied heroes are within the mist, they are unable to recover energy and health. I did not choose this one. This one is very overpowered, and yeah, you're not recovering any energy or health when the allies are in the mist. So yeah, it's definitely not one to choose. So I skipped that one. The next one I chose was this one, the one right next to it. Allied heroes on the battlefield lose all energy, and 15% worth of their max health shall be deducted at the end of battle. So yeah, all your energy is taken away, and 15% of your max health is taken away. It's not taking away a lot of health, and yeah, really the main part is that one is taking away all your energy, which honestly isn't that big of a deal, to be honest. And the next one I chose was in the normal trials. It's this fourth one here. All enemy heroes have their tenacity and insight increased by 20 points for every hero belonging to the most populous faction, currently being used on the allied side. This one didn't really do much for me. It's increasing tenacity and insight by 20 points. So yeah, it's not really doing that much to my team, so that's why I chose that one. And that's the only one I chose for the normal trials. So for the difficult trials, I chose this one in the second row. Enemy heroes that currently have more than 40% of their max health are immune to control effects. So yeah, they're only being immune to control effects, so they're not doing any damage to you or anything. And the last one I chose, the final trial I chose, was the one right next to that one. Enemy heroes that currently have less than 60% of their max health are immune to control effects. So again, it's pretty much like the one before that one. They're just immune to control effects, and they're not doing a lot of damage to you. So yeah, those are all the trials that I chose for this one. Yeah, I tried to minimize the number of trials I needed to do, and I got 36 here. So I'm gonna go ahead and click Begin Adventure. I am not going to do any of the battles here. I'm just gonna show which team formations I used for this. So yeah. Really, if you haven't done this before, your goal is to defeat all enemies here. That's the goal for every Trial of God, so if you're just doing the first one, that's going to be your goal. It's just that the map is going to look different compared to this one. And yeah, you just go ahead and defeat all these enemies here. I'm going to show which team formation I used. I used this same team formation for every battle, so this team formation worked for every battle. It just took a few retries for each battle, but it wasn't that big of a deal. So I used my full dimensional comp here with Arthur, Ezio, Ainz, Merlin, and Albedo. So yeah, they're just, yeah, with the first trial, Ainz isn't really able to do a lot of damage. It just mainly took patience for me. Yeah, it took most of the battle to defeat each of these camps here, but I was able to get them down eventually. So yeah, this team worked pretty well. It just took quite a few retries to actually do it. So yeah, that's the team comp that I used, the main team comp. Some other heroes you could probably use in the Trial of God that work well are Saurus. Saurus is a very good one, especially with his plus 30 signature item being able to heal everybody, and he also does quite a bit of damage. You can also use Rowan. He's a good hero for energy recovery. You can give heroes energy. You can use the twins. The twins are very good for their haste. Tailine's also a very good hero for damage and healing. Aziz is a good hero to stop enemy heroes from doing their ultimate abilities as well. That's a good one. Aziz is a good one. And also Tassie's a good one. Tassie for making every enemy hero sleep with their ultimate ability. Kind of like a budget Mahira, sort of. Yeah, and Mahira probably works well as well. Like, in place of Tassie. So yeah, there's a couple heroes there that works well with the Trial of God. In the past I've had to use those those heroes as well, because I didn't really have any of the dimensionals really built to where I have them now. So yeah, that's the Black Woods Trial of God there. I am now going to look at the Ranger exclusive artifact. I'm going to go into my bag here, and I'm going to scroll all the way down. This is the end of the third round of class exclusive artifacts. So yeah, we have 3 of each class here. Here is the new Ranger exclusive artifact. It looks like 2 swords going in a cross. So yeah, here's the new artifact that they have. Equipment attributes, they're giving us some crit here and also some crit damage amplification. So it's going to be about getting more damage to the Rangers. So when you get it to 1 star, during the first 35 seconds of battle, every time the wielder deals damage to enemies while on the enemy side of the battlefield, their attack rating is increased by 3% and the damage they receive is reduced by 3%. Effects can be stacked 10 times and will remain until 36 seconds into battle. So during the first 35 seconds of battle, the heroes that have this dual divinity artifact will, while they're on the enemy's side, will have their attack rating increased and damage they receive reduced by 3% when they deal damage to enemies. This can be stacked 10 times, so at most the attack rating can be increased by 30% and the damage they receive can be reduced by 30%. And this will remain until 36 seconds into the battle. So after 36 seconds into the battle, this artifact will no longer work. That's what I at least am getting in from this artifact here. And the second one here, it's just increasing these 2 percentages by 2%. So attack rating is increased by 5% and the damage they receive is reduced by 5%. So that means the most they can receive. So that means the most attack rating they can receive is 50% more, and the damage reduced can be max 50%. So, yeah, and everything else is pretty much the same. After 36 seconds of the battle, this class exclusive artifact will not work anymore. Now, there are definitely a few heroes this could work on, like Cecilia. Like, she goes into the back line at the beginning of the battle. Athalia also does that. She goes into the back line. And really any of the Rangers, I feel, that can move around the battlefield can use this. But yeah, the thing is that they have to be in the back line, and when Rangers move around the battlefield, they will sometimes be in the enemy backline, and they will sometimes not be in the enemy backline. So, or the enemy side of the battlefield. Yeah, they will sometimes be in the enemy side, and sometimes they will not be on the enemy side. So, this can really provide some RNG, which honestly, that might be good or bad. This could be good or bad, depending on RNG really. So yeah, I don't really, in my opinion, I don't really know, like, if this artifact will work. Yeah, I don't really like it, to be honest. There's just too many things that you have to do really in order to get this to work. Honestly, I think I might just stick with the other two artifacts that we were given, other two Ranger exclusive artifacts that we were given for now. But yeah, heroes like Gwyneth, who just stay in the allied side of the battlefield, that will not work on. There's a few heroes that this will work on, and a few heroes that it will not work on. So anyway, this will be the end of the video. I just wanted to look at the new Trial of God, the Black Woods. Wanted to look at which trials I used, which team formation I used, and I just wanted to look at the new Ranger exclusive artifact. In my opinion, it's honestly kind of lacking. I feel like they could change this one to make it better. So thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, and comment anything you want to see me do in AFK Arena, and I might do it in the future. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.